Hey family, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be how it's deeply impacted me, Alysha Wood, from being a survivor of sexual assault throughout my whole entire childhood, ages 3 to 10, and brainwashing and grooming throughout my whole entire life. So let's get into it. Growing up, being raised by two pedophiles, being raised to believe that what Josie Galves was doing to me was normal, was okay. Our relationship, how me and Josie Galves' relationship was back in the day, has really deeply impacted me. Growing up, I felt very unloved, unwanted, like I was a burden. That my only purpose was for Joe because how frequent and constant the sexual assault was. It was happening every day, every night, to the point where it was normal. To the point where me and Ann Marie Morley would fight over Josie Galves. And that has really worked and changed my brain growing up to where I used to doubt my existence, reality, right to wrong. I used to blame myself for what he has done to me and what was doing to me. Ann Marie Morley downplayed it constantly when I was younger, to the point where I would start to doubt myself, blame myself for what he was doing. For my whole entire life, I felt like an object. Something people just tossed around. I felt like I had no purpose growing up. I had no self-love. Because of Josie Galves and Ann Marie Morley. The constant neglect, never being fed, because they were always constantly high. Even if I was getting fed, I would just hide garbage bags full of food. Before I even knew what that was, what an eating disorder was. I wanted my life to be over before it even began. Growing up, I really thought what Josie Galves and Ann Marie Morley were doing to me was okay. Was normal for every family. I started to blame and hate myself. Growing up, I used to carve hateful things into my arm, hoping to God I got an artery. So many times where I've tried committing suicide because of this, because of Josie Galves and Ann Marie Morley, and the hell, the torment they put me through every day, every night. never putting me first, always making me feel like I'm the last option, like I'm such a burden, that I should be grateful, always feeling like my opinion, my voice does not matter. Growing up, Ann Marie Morley would tell me children are to be seen and not heard. And always would drive that into me, which made me feel like my words and my voice did not matter. What they were doing was not okay, which has really impacted me throughout the years. I think I have to make another video because this one's getting too long. But thank you for all that has stayed tuned until the end. I really do appreciate it. Every view, it doesn't matter if you don't like, if you don't share. Just by watching really does help boost my channel, my overall page, my platforms. And I want to say thank you all that have tuned into my YouTube. I really do appreciate all the new followers and views that I've been getting. It really does help me receive and expose those people for who they truly are: child predators, pedophiles, groomer, brainwashing. It really does help me expose and shed light on my personal survivor story, so thank you so much.